Howdy folks, welcome back to Black Mountain. Now the more sharp-eyed among you may notice this is not in fact a little red Massey Ferguson tractor. Yep, it's John Deere. I got a good deal. It sold 7810 down in the valley. So I sold the Massey and I got this beast. So we've upgraded from about 100 horsepower to probably pushing 170, 175 on a good day. And she's a little rough, but it runs good. The engine's been well maintained. We've lost four-wheel drive. It's only a two-wheel drive tractor, but it's quite a bit bigger. It's going to give us a lot more power. It did come with duals. It's set up for some, I think, 30-inch row cropping. You can slide that in and out, but right now we're not running the duals on her. It's just a little unwieldy around the farm here with the duals. But winter is here for sure. We've got, I don't know, 6-8 inches of snow on the ground, something like that. And I'm taking some straw over to the cows. And then you can go see what I spent a whole bunch of money on. Yeah, we bought the land. We're going to do a little logging this winter. So we're about 80 grand in debt to the bank. About 4 grand left over to my name. I did have to buy a straw blower. That's why the straw bale wouldn't go into the cows. We actually have to break it up and blow it in there. So I got one of those. That's where this little hay stabber fork's from. So we're going to head over there. We're probably going to push a little snow around. And then we're going to try to figure out where the property line is here on this new property. The two-wheel drive, this tractor doesn't get around too bad as long as you're not going up a big hill. It did struggle a little bit over there by the barn. You get this bladed out. It's only going to get worse the more snow we get. So let's lumber over here. It's got a nice cab too. Nice heated cab. So it's an oldie but a goodie. It's not too bad of an old tractor. Not too bad at all. Pop back out here so I can see what I'm doing. Apologize, I can't remember your name. Somebody in the comments a couple videos ago was wanting me to get an old John Deere, and I'd been kind of keeping an eye out. There's just, unfortunately, not very many good older tractor mods. There's a lot of old John Deere mods, but in my opinion, most of them are trash. Even this one, as good as it is, I had to do a whole bunch of fixing to it. Lights were all messed up. Motor horsepower was off. Just stuff. Didn't have a wear map on it. Just not really up to my standards, but this one was close enough that I put a little bit of time into it. Got her all fixed up. And I think it's going to suffice. The biggest gripe I had with a lot of the John Deere mods was the rear linkage. It looked like it was from Farm Sim 13. It was just really bad. This one's not bad. It's nice. It's got hoses. It's got everything. So here we are with a nice used John Deere. The only really weird thing about it right now is the wheels, tires. Texture on that's a little messed up as far as the dirt map goes. But I'm going to live with it. After a couple hours of fixing errors and making it more better, kind of want to just get in and play some Farm Sim. So we're going to hook up to this bad boy. Also need to fix the icons up top. They're a little weird. Oh, we had it. There it goes. All right. So if you get this in the right spot, blow some straw in there. And you can see it fills up. Fills up inside there. I think that's all she needed. So now we go put the straw back up. Get this cruise down. I can just mosey around the old cow lot here. The old paint job ain't much to write home about, but it does seem to run all right. Although it looks like it's due for a service. 987 hours, it says. I think there might need to be a 0 after that. I'm not sure. That's what the meter says, though. All right, now to undo this, I need to select that one. I think. There we go. But like I said, I got a good deal on it, and it came as a complete set. He had the front loader and a weight on the back. And I've got some duals I can throw on it if we so desire. So really can't complain too much. Drop this weight off here. We'll get the cow's TMR filled up. We'll check on the water. I may want to get the New Holland to get the water. I don't know if this two-wheel drive tractor will pull that water wagon up out of the pond. It might need some brakes too. It's not always overly enthusiastic about stopping. That didn't take much. So let's go check on their water. They've still got a little bit of grass growing. That's going to die off here this cold weather. They're going to take the rest of the water. Yep. Alright, well, we'll try getting some water with this tractor. And then we'll probably have to come over and pull it out with the New Holland. We'll give it a whirl, though. Come here along this edge of the field. Brakes are kind of sticky, and then sometimes they don't want to work at all. That open. We say trailer going to pump from there. No problem, it says. Tell you what, these cows are going through a lot of water this winter. I don't know why. You'd think they'd go through more in the summertime. They are some thirsty, thirsty cows. Speaking of cows, while that's filling up, let's go take a look at the old cow screen here. They're doing well. The boys are up to about 1350, 1340, right in there. And everybody's health is coming up nicely. Kids here, they're almost a year old. They're starting to push 1,000 pounds. Look at this. The old milk cow finally. It's going to have a calf, so we'll get some milk out of her. So she's got another half a year, probably this late spring maybe. We'll have us a calf, and then we'll hopefully start getting some milk out of the milk cow. Yeah, they're doing well. The health's up to 90%. They're doing just fine. Why did you stop? Because I went and looked at the cow menu? Alright. Didn't know that was a thing. There we go. See, we even got lights. I had to fix all the lights. They weren't quite right. Alright, we have a full tank. Let's see if we can get up the hill. Probably should have left that weight on. The guy was smart. Well, by golly. Made it a little ways. Alright, let's just drop her there. So let's turn it a little bit. There we go. The guy was smart, he would have bladed that before he tried to pull it out of there. Tell you what, let's throw the duals on just for fun. And let's see how she does with the duals. I wish it had an option. I might have to set it up so you can do either 22 or 30 inch. The 30 inch on the row crop is quite large. So you can see why I've left those off. I don't think I could get in the old cow barn with these on. Alright, are you ready? Question is the tractor ready? She wants to pull it, but it just ain't happening. That's alright, I kind of figured that would be the case. Let's get the wagon pushed over there. Well, this will be a good excuse to go move a little snow. We might not actually get over to any logging yet. I guess I could mess around with that later. I'll get that pulled out later. So let's take these duals off real quick. I say real quick like it would be this easy, but hey, it's farm sim. Piece of cake. I'll get this thing serviced one of these days, but for now, let's go see. And I forget you got to do this every time you. There we go. Let's take a look. See here, the new parcel of land. Come over here and we turn that on. So basically, the northern border is this road, and at least out to about there-ish. What I want to find is kind of where this line is. It's not too far ahead of us up here, but we should be able to figure it out. I'm thinking it's going to be one of these trees right in here. Yeah, it wants to let me cut that one. You do not have access to this land. Alright. That tree's on. If I bring up my compass. Yeah, so pretty much this line right back in here ought to be it. I should be able to get that one, but not this one. Very good. Alright, of course we got this one here that's buried in the snow. But let's go see if we can get the old wood harvester fired up. Might actually clear some snow up that way, then get it fired up. Let's back the old John Deere up here. Give her a rest. We'll get the New Holland fired up. I had this thing going earlier, so should fire right back up. Excellent. I do kind of wish I could put the plow on the front of this thing, but it does all right. So the other addition we have up here is a logging trailer that can expand out. I got that brought up here before the snow got too deep. And I've got it all stretched out there. We can get 12-meter logs on that. So we'll get this pushed back. This thing is still a little touchy. Makes a good snow pusher, though. I want to tilt it that way before we get too carried away here. See how much snow you get going just with this somewhat small snowfall. Yeah, we sort of followed the road. It's a little hard to tell where the road is. I need to open this up down here, so I think I'll, instead of cutting in there, I'll cut in here. Those folks there at the ranger office. This is the yearly ritual here in wintertime. Yeah, there's a road. I knew there was a road under here somewhere. This little New Holland's a beast. Oh, no, wrong gear. There you go. I get used to driving backwards. Oh, spun the wrong way. Yeah, man. Beautiful. He's getting hung up on this frozen ground. Kind of right on the cusp of a hill there too. Alright, they should be able to get in their parking lot now. Hey. Get a little bit of a road cleared here so we can get back in here with the tractor. I did get the fuel topped off on this thing. That's why we used up that first barrel of fuel. Got everything refueled. And I've got that full barrel standing by should we need some more. See if we can move this over a bit without overwhelming the snowplow. Oh boy, that's a lot of snow. This thing just keeps on pushing though. Alrighty. We'll do a little pushing over towards the house. Just on the off chance I need to get the truck out. Of course, it'll probably snow again tonight. What is the forecast calling for anyway? A little bit tomorrow or early AM. Then maybe some more tomorrow afternoon. Maybe a little more Tuesday. A little more Friday, maybe. We'll just play it by ear like we always do up here on the mountain. Debating, should I... Yeah, let's leave it just one wide. Tractor might overhang a little bit, but... don't want to push too much snow. Could clear off Pond Hill, that would help things considerably. Try not to bury the water trailer. Now we might be able to pull it out of there with the tractor. If not, we'll get the plow off the New Holland and unless, nope, no linkage up front. If not, we can pull it out with this thing. So, this is what wintertime's all about. Pushing snow. I'd like to get the road cleared at least back around to the house. In case I would need to get the truck out. Wouldn't be quite as much of a chore. I did drive through here once with the truck. It wasn't too bad, but a little slippy. I think we've had a few more inches of snow too since I drove through here. Alright, it's like last winter. I'm just going to push the snow up in there. It's kind of a place for it to accumulate. Just going to kind of follow my tracks down. Always fun in reverse. Whee! Move a lot of snow with this little thing. I really do enjoy driving this little tractor. Good fun. I'm not sure why I'm getting so many frame drops, but... There's the old Chevy. Just push her back to this other road here. And then we're pretty well clear. And we're turning into a long episode. There we go. Yeah, I can back over that little bit of snow there. I kind of cleared it around the truck with the shovel. Well, it feels like it's coming on nighttime and it's 11 o'clock. The sunlight's kind of tricky. So we'll tootle our way back over to the little barn here. Now, one thing I'm not completely sure of is how exactly we're going to load a 12-meter log. But I'm hoping the John Deere's got enough oomph that if nothing else, we can get one end up on the trailer and then get the other end up on the trailer, maybe. We'll just have to see. I'd also thought about possibly getting one end of the log up on the trailer and then using the winch to winch it on. So we got options. We'll just have to see how much work the old John Deere wants to do. Probably throw the duals on once I start playing with logs. It's a fairly beefy front loader, but those old logs are really heavy. Alright, well, we didn't get much logging done, but let's see if we can at least get the water wagon pulled up out of there. I'm getting a lot of practice putting the duals on. Fool around and get this tractor stuck in a snowbank. I don't want that to happen. Find my toolbox here in the snow. Yeah, I might have to get those hubs moved in. It's just a little bit ridiculous. Looks a little bit ridiculous. That 30-inch spacing. I mean, if you need it for crops, that's one thing, but I'm mainly just looking for some extra traction. Alright, John Deere. I'm going to put you on 6, and we're just going to walk right out of here with this water wagon. Show them what you got. No problem. Once you take snow out of the equation, no problem. This is one wide tractor, though. Ha ha ha. I think if I move those in, it'd be a pretty good setup. We'll figure something out. But at any rate, we got some snow moved. We're set up. I'm going to try to do some logging this afternoon. So next episode, we might just do a bunch of logging. I forgot to clear that, actually. So I can just gently bolt that through the snowbank. There we go. Now they said they fixed compressing snowbanks, but I've not seen that yet. It doesn't seem to compress on snowbanks unless I just missed it. But anywho, here you go, water wagon. Do your thing. There we go. We'll just drop that there. Yeah, there's no way I can get this in the cow barn. No way that's going to happen. See, I don't think that compressed that snowbank any, did it? I drove over it with the tractor and the water wagon. I don't think it did anything to it. But anywho, that's going to be it for this one, folks. Appreciate you hanging out as always. And we'll try to get into some tree cutting next time. So thanks for hanging out. Catch you later.